My friends, someone has ratted on Mickey Mouse. I'm referring to an article that broke today in MarketWatch.com that states Disney whistleblower told SEC the company inflated revenue for years. According to this article, a whistleblower came forward, a former Walt Disney Company accountant, who says she filed a series of whistleblower tips with the Securities and Exchange Commission alleging the Disney company has materially overstated revenue for years. Sandra Kuba was formerly a senior financial analyst in Disney's Revenue Operations Department, worked for the company for 18 years, and then alleges that employees working in the Parks and Resorts business segment overstated revenue systematically by an amount that could be equal to billions of dollars, exploiting weaknesses in the accounting software used by the company. So, all of the irregularities in the past around Disney's financial reporting, as particularly around Captain Marvel. We were very suspicious when Captain Marvel was having blocks of tickets in every single show that were empty. Very suspicious about the revenue reports for Captain Marvel reaching $1 billion, when even from the start, there were a lot of empty seats in those auditoriums. People called us conspiracy theorists, called us racists and sexists and trolls and liars. We were insane to doubt Disney's word. We were sowing fake news by pointing out that Disney had certain irregularities with Captain Marvel. And yet, here is another example of potential dishonesty and, dare I say, fraud on the part of the Disney Corporation. Kuba, the software accountant that was fired in 2017, has met with officials from the SEC on several occasions to discuss these allegations. The SEC has declined to comment. A Disney spokesman has said that the claims were utterly without merit. And yet, these whistleblower filings, which were reviewed by MarketWatch.com, have outlined a number of ways that employees allegedly falsified revenue and boosted them, and some of the ways included phony revenue for complimentary golf rounds, for free guest promotions, revenue for gift cards that were discounted. Kuba alleges that employees would ring up gift cards twice, once when they were purchased and once when they were redeemed. According to the allegations, the revenue was sometimes recorded when a gift card was given to a guest to shut them up when there was a screw-up for free. Now, according to this article, Kuba says that flaws in the accounting software made the manipulation very difficult to trace, but alleges that as much as $6 billion of phony revenue could have been overstated in one financial year from 2008 to 2009. The resort segment of Disney reported a revenue of $10.6 billion in 2009, so an overstatement of $6 billion would be, well, significant. According to the article, Kuba brought these allegations to the attention of management in 2013. No one responded to her. She escalated her concerns to a more senior executive in 2016, and although Disney's corporate audit group did contact her in November of 2016, they never followed up again. Kuba then brought her concerns to the SEC in August of 2017 and was fired a month later. And not content to merely screw over Uncle Sam, apparently Disney, according to these allegations by Kuba, was eager to screw states out of their fair tax revenue as well. One of these more recent allegations, there have been 2 more whistleblower filings from Kuba since she left the firm, And the most recent one alleges that Disney employees were reclassifying guest revenue from high sales tax items like hotel rooms to lower tax items such as food and beverages. Why? In order to significantly reduce their sales tax liabilities in Florida, California, and Hawaii. Screwing the country, screwing the states, in addition to screwing the fans. According to MarketWatch.com, it appears to them, using their expertise, that these allegations are being taken seriously by the SEC and are being actively investigated. A lot of these kinds of complaints fall by the wayside. They do not meet the standard of proof that the SEC requires. According to MarketWatch.com, it appears that this case has the SEC's attention. So what do these allegations, if true, tell us? They tell us that Disney is a dishonest company, that when they report box office grosses from horrible, horrible debacles like Aladdin and The Lion King and Captain Marvel, we cannot rely on what they're saying. Pure and simple. If these allegations are true, it tells us that all of our suspicions regarding the relative success of Captain Marvel may have been founded. The success of Captain Marvel may be a house of cards, just like the success of the Disney resorts in 2009 may have been a bunch of malarkey, a bunch of bullshit to the tune of $6 billion out of the $10 billion overstated. $6 billion of inflated value, 6 billion little lies, 6 billion reasons not to trust what Disney is telling you. I felt in my bones that Captain Marvel was a fraud, that there was no excitement for it, that there was no way that it was the towering success that Disney said it was. Even though Disney jumped through hoops, pulled every lever of power that they could exercise to get Rotten Tomatoes to change how they did business, to get YouTube to change their fucking algorithm, to get all of these lies to support their fiction that Captain Marvel was a success and that we were all crazy to doubt them. That all the people who said the Emperor has no clothes were crazy. Well, it may be that Captain Marvel, in addition to having no behind, also has no clothes. It may be that Disney has been lying to us all along. If they'll lie to the government, how much more quickly will they lie to fans when the consequences are so much less? Do not doubt your sanity. Believe yourself. A famous Jedi Knight once said, "Trust your feelings." And where Disney is concerned, I have a bad feeling about this. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry.